Wow, nigga.
Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semi-final collision. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the returner steps out at the 16-yard line. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense comes on the field first today. Everything that happens on this field today is just heightened, Kirk, because it happens on this amazing stage at the foot of the San Gabriel Mountains. Nothing like it.
Nothing like it to me in all sports. We've been calling this game for such a long time, and I think we both agree it's one of our favorite games to call each year. And when we get a good matchup like this, it makes it that much better.
Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
He's running out of time here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Can he get there on the ground? Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. It was a foot race and he won it.
But all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. So Florida State's offense comes out for their first possession today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kurt, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Seminoles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
But good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
They bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen. Second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Noles begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Receiver makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come.
Of 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Just nowhere to go on that run play. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Nice job of that defensive front.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Can he make it to the marker? And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that last carry puts him now at 100 yards for the game. Well, he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop in front of him, then use that burst to pick up some good gains today.
That completion makes it second and medium. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And it's no good. He missed it. But there's a flag down.
Personal
Might
foul.
get another shot at this.
The kicker. Defense.
The kicker's got to be. Defenseless position like that. That penalty is going to give the offense a first down. So 1st and 10. That's a costly mistake by the defense on 4th down. Off the play fake on 1st down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets a start for the next drive. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Quick completion to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking right, this one caught. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Gives it to the back. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down at the 47.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Seminoles will come to the line to crank up the tempo. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running back has it on the screen now. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
And looking to throw now on first down. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, Seminoles. This quarterback on fire today. Kurt, they were backed up to start their drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner is brought down. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Gets past the tackler into open space now. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades. Going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris, and Kajana Carter, and Larry Johnson, and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
And, Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Important second down play coming up. Back in motion now. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch downfield. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him first down yardage?
You know, a lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. We're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really...
Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And that's a solid return after. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to get the throw off. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. He's got it right near the end zone, and he scores! Touchdown, Nittany Lions. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Lining up to try the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the right side. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Boy, another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. But there, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Wenke and Jameis Winston and Charlie Ward. Man, so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
The shotgun handoff here. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. The Noles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here.
And now trapped behind the line. It'll be a short loss. The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11.
Love the call here by the defense coordinator to be able to call this linebacker blitz to come up with a sack. And over the years, Penn State blitzes these backers and are more effective than maybe any school in the country.
Receiver makes the catch. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. The Seminoles line up on 1st and 10.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the Noles are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass caught, can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Noles.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Penn State offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns at last possession. Looking to throw it on first down. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
That completion makes it second and medium. Running back with the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This running back's had a big night, the kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. A pre-snap motion from the offense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up 4th down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. He's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Defense is coming after him. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
That defensive back played that route so well. Right on the receiver's hip. He saw the ball and just swatted it away.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. It's caught downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. He's looking deep here. Catch made down inside the 15. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Florida State. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
They're set now to try the PAT. And the PAT is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
A new set of downs after that completion. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. No press here. The defense backing away. They'll give it to the back. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Discipline, discipline, discipline. That's the key to this defense right now. Great job against the jet sweep of staying out wide and not giving that receiver much room at all.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And the junior able to get home with the sack. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. And that sets up a return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This has been an offensive show so far. Back and forth, both defenses reeling at the moment. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Using his legs on the scramble.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught quickly. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They move the 6. They'll hold to the line here on 1st down now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Snags at the throw. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. And the Seminoles hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Ball handed off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Running back grabs it on a screen. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Second down and goal upcoming. That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Seminoles. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they'll set up for the PAT. So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Quick throw to his receiver. The ball is picked off. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Obvious false start there, moving too early.
False start offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Silva. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. He'll hand it off. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 39-yard attempt. No problem, knocks it right through. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. And you know, in a day where the spread option and air raid are the offenses of choice, how nice is it to see the 3 yards and a cloud of dust approach? Although we've also seen some runs go for a lot longer. Physical offensive lines coupled with great backs is like a throwback to the olden days, and that's refreshing. That's going to do it for us here at the half. Time to see how this incredible playoff drama plays out, and for that, it's back to Chris and Kirk.
The Nittany Lions will kick it off to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Gets some space around the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move his sticks, more than enough for a first down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First down, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Here's the second down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
A couple things that really stood out to me here, Chris, on this nice play by the corner. Awareness to be able to see the wide receiver screen, and then the willingness to get involved and run support and make the tackle. Great play.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle, it's Silva. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Catch made on the left side. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's going to take off. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. A sack on the play could not escape the pass rush. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He made good on his first attempt. This one is from 40 yards away. The attempt is no good. The lead remains 10 after that miss.
Boy, these guys usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. And now the running back's got it again. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
And the Nittany Lions bring their punt team onto the field. And the ball is away from inside the 10. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He looks over the middle, and that's complete. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Sometimes Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Handoff from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. The quarterback making some changes at the line. On third down, he drops to throw, and he scores. Touchdown, Knowles. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick this one.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Ball handed to the running back. In the clear at the 25. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Now it's second down here. And the wideout goes in motion. Play action fake, looking to throw. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The Nittany Lions will send the punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. As we break for the quarter, Kurt, Florida State is on top. With 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And now, entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down after that previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. It's 3rd down for the offense. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. Well, he escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They got him for a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the kick will be down just inside the 45. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. The defense showing blitz here. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the 4th quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Play action fake, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Florida State offense on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Hand it off for a draw. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. Kind of in that